You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian Balls.
What's going on, NASCAR Authentics collectors and diecast reviewers on YouTube? This is originally Brian here, and welcome back to another NASCAR Authentics Wave 7 diecast review on my YouTube channel. And today we're reviewing one of the exclusive cars that we got for this wave. As you guys know, I'm already a big fan of the exclusive cars, and I'm sure you guys will as well. Hence why I love collecting NASCAR Authentics. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and start the diecast review of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s 2017, I didn't say 18, guys. This is his 2017 Robert Yates Tribute Ford Fusion for Roush Fenway Racing. As you guys know, that this car was originally canceled in the 1/64 scale, but you guys can clearly see they made it in NASCAR Authentics, so really cool. I had a feeling that this car was going to get in a NASCAR Authentics wave one way or another because, man, I mean, this is a cool tribute scheme and also a great throwback scheme to Robert Yates, guys. I mean, we'll talk more about the history of that car very soon as we're going to take a look at the back, and there's the usual back that we got for NASCAR Authentics. But take a look. That's all the cars you got for Wave 7, including that special liquid color chase piece, which seems like liquid color is like the new thing for NASCAR Authentics because we are getting a similar aspect with that with the Brad Keselowski Auto Trader car in Wave 8. But I'm probably going to talk about that more on the next diecast news episode. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and start the unboxing and the diecast review of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Robert Yates Tribute. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and before we get things started on this Robert Yates Tribute car, let's go ahead and take a look at the little accessory that comes with this. As you guys take a look, this is a very cool looking tribute card that we got for Robert Yates. I mean, really cool that Lionel was able to take the time and make this definitely a really cool commemorative card for one of the best owners in NASCAR history, Robert Yates. So you guys see right there, and there's all the information if you guys want to hear about Robert Yates and the history of this car and why it's so famous. I mean, you could see it right there, man. Nearly like 2 decades of racing with for Robert Yates. So just very unfortunate. It was just so unfortunate that, you know, he lost his life due to liver cancer. I mean, God bless him. I mean, just what a loss that was for the NASCAR community. But it made one hell of a cool looking tribute paint team, guys. I really appreciate Roush Fenway Racing. I know they've struggled with sponsorship lately, but they took their time to, you know, make this tribute car. As you guys might already know, this is a tribute to the famously owned Texaco Havoline number 28 that Robert Yates is notorious for owning and driving. Many drivers have you know, lived up to this paint scheme. Of course, some in mind like Davey Allison, Kenny Irwin, and Ricky Rudd, and just so much more, guys. I mean, you can probably say McMurray too, but that was with Ganassi. But just the Robert Yates Texaco Havoline car, one of my all-time favorite schemes that I remember growing up watching NASCAR. It's right up there with all the others, like, you know, Dale Earnhardt's and Dale Jr.'s and Jeff Gordon's and Jimmy Johnson, you name it, guys. I remember this car. I'm sure you guys do as well if you guys, you know, grew up in the early 2000s. That's when I started watching NASCAR. So, yeah, I mean, seeing this car and seeing Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Race this car at what's now known as the ISM Raceway. He raced this at the playoff race. As you can see, that this is a 2017 car because it has the 2 race winner stickers, because Stenhouse is winless this year. But just, I really love this car, man. And this car was a 124 exclusive, but like I just said in the intro, guys, Lionel took their time and effort and got this car produced in NASCAR Authentics, which hence why I love NASCAR Authentics. I love when they do this. I don't like the decalers though. That decal does look a little sideways. And it looks like the in memory of was kind of cut off right there, but you see right there on the back they got in memory of Robert Yates. You guys know he was also part of the NASCAR Hall of Fame as well. So, but that was just really cool. I mean, can't remember how well Stenhouse did in this car, but I could really care how well he did in this car, guys. Just, man, I remember the Robert Yates cars, guys. Heck, I even remember when I even remember when Dale Jarrett and Elliott Sandler, guys. I mean, do you remember those two? That combo? I mean, man, I thought those two were going places with the Dale Jarrett's UPS Ford Taurus and Elliott Sandler's M&M's Ford Taurus. Man, just seeing this car just brings back a lot of my memories in childhood, and maybe it's a good reason why you guys get this car, because man, I'm literally just thinking about my childhood as I'm like talking about this car in my review. But let's go ahead and start the diecast comparison of this car, guys, and it is actually going to be on another throwback 17, even though this car, technically I don't want to call it a throwback, just to pay tribute to Robert Yates, but since this is the only throwback Stenhouse car, or the only appropriate car I could probably think of, we got the 2016 Fastenal throwback that was released from the official 2016 throwback wave. It's actually unfortunate they don't do that anymore, guys. As you guys know, for wave 8 they have like 3 or 4 throwbacks are coming, so it looks like we're not getting a throwback wave, but oh well, it is what it is. But you see right there, guys, I mean, both are really great representations. I mean, you got, the classic 28 Texaco Havoline car from Robert Yates, and underneath the Darrell Waltrip paint scheme. So, I mean, I would probably say you can get both, but in regards, man, I mean, you got to get the Robert Yates car. I mean, this car was made in the Gold Series in 2016, but this car is strictly a 164 exclusive. I mean, I don't know where else can you get it, guys, unless you guys know a good custom maker. I mean, just this is just a great diecast to have. I mean, because when you think, when you have this car in your collection for quite a while and you look back at this, you're gonna be like, I'm really glad they made this car, because like I said, it brings back a lot of great memories for this guy right here. So just I mean, I really got to give Roush Fenner Racing all the best of respect. I mean, they did a great job with this car, and it's a shame that it got canceled in the Gold Series, guys. It really is, but that's why I tell you guys, you got to pre-order. But thankfully we have NASCAR Authentics, right? So yeah, I mean, this car is amazing, man. Easily probably there are a lot of cool choices that we got for Wave 7. But you guys know how much I love exclusives. I mean, just get this car, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this, but and feel free to share any memories you got in the comments about your memories with Robert Yates or Robert Yates Racing. Always would love to hear about them, because, after all, I hope in this diecast we will bring everybody together, guys, and we will remember Robert Yates like the NASCAR community did last year. So just thank you guys so much for watching this diecast review of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s 2017 Robert Yates Tribute Ford Fusion for Roush Fenner Racing. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews, then feel free to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that bell icon and subscribe, of course, so you guys stay up to date on my latest NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews and many more. But until then, guys, this is Original Big Bride. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in yet another NASCAR Authentics diecast review.